Mark Halsey and Keith Hackett joining me, Alan Biggs, for the Sheffield edition of the Ref Show. Now, you might be an Owls fan, Keith, but even you can't defend the state of Sheffield Wednesday's pitch at the moment.
Excuse me, that is an understatement of being an Owls fan, eh?
Just a bit and a half.
There's not much more. I mean, they sort of redressed the pitch last year. It's a major problem. Difficult for the players, you know, physically it makes it more demanding. Difficult to control the ball, bobbling all over the place. And for the referee, making the right judgments. I mean, I was there a couple of weeks ago and we sort of said to the referee pre-match, look, don't go deep in the corner at the cop end. You'll get caught.
I've refereed on it, on that plough field. I've always done the derby, and I tell you what, my hamstrings after the game are absolutely minging.
So you're virtually climbing a hill from that.
You are.
Oh, you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it is dangerous because you can quite easily pull a hamstring or a calf because you're trying to get through it and you're trying to keep up with play. So
you could get completely bogged down in that corner if you're not careful, trying to get back.
It's actually, Alan.
You gradually dig in the hole, you go further and further down, and you've not made a good decision.
It's true of the whole stadium. You know, I can remember as a lad, okay, we used to have the semi-finals, all those sort of connotations, but it was always in pristine condition. The stadium as a whole, it's looking
well. In
really
fairness,
tired,
Keith, they are doing something about it. New ownership, they are relaying the surface.
You know, if they're looking to come back up into the Premiership, I mean, look at the pitches in the Premiership. You know,
they're magnificent.
They're magnificent. Now, you know, imagine Sheffield Wednesday coming up into the Premiership, but I think a club where they deserve to be, they've got, you know, they've got to sort out.
But it also affects the product because the standard of football is extremely poor.
Difficult.
The ball's not running true. Players are getting injured, getting their studs caught in the turf. So a referee, Andy Woolmer, I thought had a decent game. He was above the level of most performances I've seen at Hillsborough this season. He was close to the action. His decisions were more credible because of that.
He's an experienced referee. He reads the game well, and he's a good man manager.
He is.
You know, he can referee games without issuing yellow cards often. And I think, you know, that under the old system, before the PGMOL, Andy Woolmer would have been refereeing First Division matches. You know, and this is sometimes the call that my colleagues on the Football League have. No opportunity to get to the select group level.
He's very fit as well. Why is he fit? Because his nickname is Postman Pat. He's a postman. So
is he?
Yeah, he is. He's a postman. Is Andy?
Okay, mentioned in dispatches here, and we've got a first-class stamp on it.
Well, there we go. Hey, I'll set it up for you. All right?
Nice double act there. I thought he should have awarded Fulham a penalty before the incident where Fulham scored. I thought he got out of jail when Matt Smith shot into the net. But I was looking from a long, long way off. I thought he was pretty decent.
Did he not play an advantage?
Well, I wondered about that, but I thought there was too long a gap. Now, you could say that he had held back, but he appeared to be waving the appeal aside. That's what he appeared to be doing. Sheffield United at Scunthorpe, that was also a 1-1 draw. Darren Handley was in charge, Mark.
Yes, he's a new referee from across the way. It's across the Pennines there from Bolton. I understand he had a very good game, and I've seen him a few times. I've been very impressed with him. He's a new referee. You know, he spent a number of seasons, I think about 9 seasons in the conference. So he's had a good training for it. So, and obviously disallowed a goal for Scunthorpe for a little pull on the goalkeeper. Absolutely spot on. So I'd imagine Sheffield United and Nigel Clough's very happy with the referee as well.
Big call, and also quite refreshing. It's not very often we've sat here this season and been able to praise the referees at both the Sheffield
I've seen him a couple of times. I can remember dropping an email to David Allison, who's the national manager of those referees, actually saying, look, I think this guy's a competent official.
Do you think David's going to listen to you?
He acknowledged the email. I'm going back 2 years. He probably wouldn't do that now.
I've got to say, I'd like to see Darren Handley sort of, you know, given a few more Championship games. You know, it's his first season, getting into the League Two. You know, if he's showing promise in his first season, and I think he's getting quite a few good reviews. You know, let's look at him. Let's perhaps move him up into League. Give him a lot of League One games. You know, start moving.
They
him
need
up.
them.
Yeah,
they're desperately
give him more League One games. Yeah. Because as I say, we talk about David Flitcroft, and I've been down at Bury a few times, and He has got cause to complain.
Do watch the main edition of the Ref Show, the national version, because we talk there about the clamour that there is at the moment from certain managers, and I'm sure that it's echoed almost throughout the game at that level in the divisions below the Premier League for professional referees, and certainly a better standard of officiating. So watch our debate on that. Thanks to Mark. Thanks to Keith. As ever, raise your points with us if you have any. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.